Tell me again about the dream where body is world and world is body, meaning both are without borders and there is no boundary that marks the start of danger. No first step onto campus, no first alarm bell ringing out. Tell me about the dream where, despite squinting, we can't visualize bullets making show homes out of bodies. Tell me about the dream where we're so privileged we can't understand the concept of such an easily accessible death, where puffy tongues can't fit over the words gun and violence, the syllables jostling in the back of our cheeks, where our lips stumble with stilted horror over the consonants in history class, where we count days since the last school break, not days since the last mass shooting, how it was late and we lost sleep trying to keep it all safe, carefully stitching across the cauterized wound of America. And it's not like the first graders crouched behind a barricade of chairs and tables. It's more like the gaggle of girls a week before their prom, squeezing into their local nail salon to get acrylics for the first time. It's not like the bulletproof backpacks and the PSAs with $1 million budgets. It's more like the way I learned peach is my favorite flavor of lollipop isn't in a code red drill because the teacher needs me to be quiet, but on Halloween, because my neighbor with a basket of candy says, take as many as you want. It's not the thoughts or the prayers, it's the actions. It's how we stared down the barrel, stared until the barrel lowered, until the kill counts flew up and away, stared until the guns were put down, until the metal melted itself down, until the generations continued on and the children didn't have anything to fear anymore. And maybe in this dream, someone can hardly believe the numbers in their textbook and asks, who let it happen? How did we get there? And then they are told of the ways it started, how America is built on the idea of the Wild West. All the cowboys riding into town the night before dinner and leaving it in the same evening, how the chaos and the screaming is immortalized in film, the initiation on the hero's journey. The pops in the air like badges to display, like a vigilante free-for-all, all of it up for grabs if you're tough enough, or fast enough, or desperate enough. And the way the sound reverberates across generations means there is never a second breath or second glance. Means the light is all that is left, the dirt swirling over it like a statistic, or a breaking news story, or a band-aid, or an excuse. So tell me how this too, all of this will ruin us. The wilderness and the sharp things our bodies became, had to become, choking in the sunset smoke, this gradual process, how it will cut us up from the inside out, turn us inconsolable. You see, it is easy to resign ourselves. We grew up in this cycle and thus cannot envision a world in which this loop breaks. But here in the future, the bullets are flying so quick they forget they are bullets. The bullets are fired and are hurtling through the atmosphere so fast they break into wind, form our stories into whispers. These are non-existent shadows, are untraceable tracks. Tell me we'll never get used to it. Tell me we'll never stop living for that futurescape. Tell me we'll never forget.